loves, welcome to another season of Hot Takes and Tea with your girls Amy and Lulu.
Yeah guys, and we are super excited to be back.
Yeah, we are back like we never left.
Like it didn't go nowhere. And we're glad that you guys are returning with us to our third season of Hot Takes and Tea.
How are you? I'm fine. This is like the third season. Oh my days.
Yeah. Started like play, right?
Yeah.
Started from the bottom now, but yeah.
And thank you guys for all the love, the support, everything.
And all the interactions on our posts. We do appreciate it.
Yeah. So today
we're
asking a question,
Is it a question?
I think it's a question.
It's a question.
Yes, it is.
Let's ask that question.
So, would you return a gift or gifts with the ex
if he was or she was generous
after we break up? You don't know the things I bought for you. Would you do that after a breakup? This question goes to both the male and the female.
It goes to everybody.
Yeah, it goes to What do you think?
Unless you're unfortunate to be dating somebody or to have dated somebody that his aunt is chewing gum hands. I can't chewing gum, So, well, what I think is something has to be fundamentally wrong with you to expect someone to return a gift after a breakup.
That is really returning. There are people that forcefully return all the things I bought for. Some people even go as much as going to the house of the other person to
retrieve the gift. Hey, that's what we're saying the same thing. You must really have some going somewhere for you to demand that someone return gifts that you gifted them when you guys were in love. Don't forget that this thing happened when
the same person that you said, I can't live without you. I can't breathe without you.
The lies humans tell. The lies men tell. The lies humans tell. Let me not be biased. Let me not be partial.
I've seen this case before, like close to home. He bought stuff for the girl while they were together, and I think a few weeks after a breakup, he took back.
Where do you even want to see me to take back?
What if we're in the same city?
Even if we live in the same compound, who told you that you have permission to even see me? As far as I'm concerned, I always say this and I say it jokingly. I don't have any exes. I'm not dating anybody in my life. I don't know you. I don't know you. See, if you are ex, you exit and you exit for good, right?
So you just exit.
That's really simple and straight to the point.
So, but we have people the other way around. That after a breakup, they do away with the.
So, and if probably you have maybe sentimental or emotional attachments to whatever those gifts were. Now, if you want to return the gift to the person because you want it out of your sight or for whatever reason, that is fine. No problem. If you want to use it and do saraka, you want to use it and do giveaway, perfect. But say the person carrying two left leg to come find
which I think is videos a lot online.
We see it now. Give me the wig I bought for you. Give me the phone I bought for you. Give me something is wrong with all of you.
It doesn't make sense. I mean, this is the same person you confess to love to. Something has happened. You guys are now no longer together, but you bought those gifts under love.
Love has expired. Love has expired. Don't you love?
It doesn't make sense. I think that it doesn't make sense.
There is no form of maturity in that kind of behavior. It's not a mature thing for anybody to do. For anybody to even think you had something with the person, it was good while it lasted, and then it came to an end. No matter how terribly wrong things went, and your first thought is then you go and collect all the things that I bought for her.
Let's imagine that
for him.
You built a house for this person. The woman
I don't remember. So there was this story on social media where the boy he kind of like erected all these teen shops for the girl. He went and carried it. He carried the shop back. He carried it.
Does this thing happen out of anger? Like they're angry, or they just feel like this person doesn't deserve the things that I did for them where is it born out from?
Yeah, I think it's anger. I think it's spite. Sometimes it's still emotional attachment.
Right.
They are still in love with that person. They don't know how to communicate it other than violence. So it can be anything. It can be anything, but it's mostly just rage, anger, spite. You don't like the person anymore. How dare you be enjoying what I gave to you?
Just to digress a bit, sorry.
Yeah.
There are people that after breakup, they don't talk to their exes and all of that. So after you take back forcefully what you gave, it doesn't even give room for. If I see you on the road, we're enemies.
We're not enemies. I don't know you. I've never seen you in my life. How will you hate somebody that doesn't exist? It doesn't exist.
You guys.
It can never ever exist though. So I like what Ariasta said. Goodbye to her ex. Hello to the next. So if your time have come and gone, just be going with your time like that. Just work hard like that and be going with your time. Seriously. I don't hate you. We're not enemies.
So I don't if you see yourselves outside,
how will you see somebody that you don't know? Okay, see everybody when you're walking on the streets, everybody you see that you say hello, that you say hello to. You see, there are people you pass and because you don't know them, you just move on with your life. Oh, mommy, I don't know you no more, man.
Wow.
But the thing is, I'm able to say this and just make fun about it because I've not been in that situation like that where maybe I come across an ex in an awkward situation and I really don't know how I'll react. But then this is a possible reaction. I don't know you, you don't know me, so keep walking. Thanks.
Okay. So primarily, we're saying that it doesn't make sense. I mean, there are people that will hold an opposite view. They think that there's no big deal. I bought it for you. Is it even possible to take back everything? Imagine that you invested. What if you sent the person to school? How will you take it back?
What about the emotional investments?
Yes,
all your emotions, all your time that you invested. Will you give back the time? Or will you collect back the time and you want to take back material?
It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make any sense.
The relationship has ended. Glory be to Jesus. Move on with your life.
Well, I draw the line with engagement rings anyway.
Oh, well.
Engagement rings, if it got to that point, return somebody's engagement ring, you're not a thief. Don't wait. Well, in fact, I take that back. That is what we call consolation prize.
I saw a video
if it is worth something.
I saw a video recently. The woman, there was a breakup. Yeah. She said she can't return the rings. Carrots go.
If it is worth something, my dear sister, don't. In fact, forgive me for saying you should return engagement ring. Don't return it unless it is a bookie, unless it's flattering, and return it.
But it might look like you guys still have some sort of connection together.
Like you will sell it now. If it's a diamond ring, if it's correct gold ring, to
resell an engagement ring, guys.
It's compensation. That is your consolation prize for your time invested, for emotions invested.
For my thoughts, I think you should return it. But I don't think that the person who will get it, you are no longer together. Kuku, give me my ring.
See, if you are going to be able to, if he is going to be able to give you back everything you invested to,
It's a two-way thing.
It is the
ring cannot compensate for everything.
It doesn't, but you feel good. Yes, now give yourself a night out. Go to Icon.
Go somewhere nice. As much as I don't support it, return it.
Okay, chill.
Return the ring.
Renew your mind. You deserve it. I promise you do. So, yeah. Well, I started off saying I draw the line with engagement rings, but I cleaned the line that I drew. I erase the line that I draw. I erase it.
I also think that there are cases where the ex, it's mostly even the men that go to get stuff. So imagine that he goes to the girl's house, give me my stuff. She's like, no, you cannot get anything from my house. She's defensive. I mean, those things are now hers. They belong to her.
That's the point. That's what gifts are meant to be. You buy it. It's not yours anymore.
You've given it.
It is complete ownership now has changed hands. So just remove your mind and move on with your life. You people are trying, but people should, when you buy something and give to somebody, come on your mind there. Yeah. When you break up, move. Okay?
Carry your heart.
Carry your heart and your
leave the material gift.
Forget about it. I think it's childish. It's very childish. No mature person should even think in that line.
It's going to pay you, but be going.
Yeah, be going.
Especially for people that have done a lot of investment on whoever they are dating.
But then, you mentioned payment of school fees. Like, what do you even think about people that train, people that know their children in school, that train women in school?
Okay.
So that you package her for yourself and marry
tomorrow.
Don't
do that.
Do not do I pity
that.
you.
Don't. Support people if you want to. If you
want to, yeah.
Not because you think that tomorrow they're going to get married to you or tomorrow they'll give back to you. Humans are, what's that word? Unpredictable.
Yeah.
If I'm going to sound selfish now, marry her first, then send her to school.
There is nothing about being selfish in that statement itself. That's the logical thing that even makes sense to me. If really you see a future with her to the extent that you are willing to see her through school and marry her when she graduates, why, if you want to do it in 5 years time, why not do it now?
She is the same person. You like her already. You think you want to spend the rest of your life with this person. Yeah. Marry her. Let the growth and everything happen in the house. There are too many stories of, I sent her to school, now she's saying she's better than me. I sent her to school, now she has found another person.
Do you understand?
It doesn't make sense.
It's very sad and very painful because it was from a good place, right? So it really hurts. I can imagine that it hurts to be paid back in that coin, but don't even do it. Don't do it in the first place.
Two-way actually, because I heard a story recently. This lady sent this guy to school, paid his fees. He even used to live in her house sometimes, eat from the house. Guess what?
She's not expecting.
He's married to somebody else. I'm not saying he's following. He's married.
People who used to have mind. Who have mind in this world.
Support people the way you can. If you can send somebody to school, good and fine. I mean, that's excellent. But
let it be your contribution to society. It's not because
tomorrow now you can say, I was part of that person's life. It's not because of marriage. Humans will turn you around.
I mean, disappointing.
Do you shake it?
Pour bleach on your black. They will ruin your clothes. I said my own.
Alright guys, what do you think? Have you been in that position before that an ex came back? That's if you agree that you have an ex. Would you return or would you go to take back what you gave? Sometimes take back forcefully what you gave willingly and out of love. Would you do that?
Would you do that? Thank you for sticking around on today's episode of Politics and Tea with the both of us. I'm sure you had fun. We look forward to a splendid season this time around. Don't forget to follow us on socials. Where are we on socials?
Facebook, Instagram, and on here on YouTube. Please do well to subscribe and also listen to us on Spotify as Hot Takes and Tea.
Yes, guys. Till our next video. Bye.